Welcome back to our Dream in the Woods. Today I want to install my shelving and workbench surfaces while it's open, and I can see I don't have power in here yet, but looky, have power coming pretty shortly. So I'm going to work on the bracing for the different shelves that I'm going to have in here in the workbench. Nice space in here. I'm excited to have it closed in and not really weather tight, but pretty close to weather tight, so pretty cool. I just been working on the sawmill cover here. I got some bracing up, and so I put this piece in, that one, some blocking here, and then put this one up here on. And so just going to do a set of shelving here, just kind of using pieces that I have. So this is going to be the main bench. So I just had a couple 3x6s and they're solid. So got the window in, working in and out of the rain, so that's nice. And now I'll just be piecing together the different shelving and bench material here to get that out of the way before I start putting up the board and bat. Well, a typical rookie mistake was 119 3/4 instead of cutting it at 118 3/4. Luckily I have another board. I'm just doing a little 6-inch piece here above the bench. I didn't want anything too deep there, but I'm sure that will get cluttered up with all kinds of stuff. And then I got this bigger shelf up there that's between 12 and 14 inches wide up there, just a little bit out of reach. Need a step ladder to kind of get to that, but after I get this piece on, I'll maybe do this bottom one. I figured I'd put fuel cans down there, and then I'll start on doing the big slab I have saved out for the bench top. Well, the wind's picked up here. Hopefully you can hear me, but I got the 3 shelves in. So the upper one, I think that it's about 14 inches wide. And then just a little 6-inch one here. And then I just put that, it's a 2x12. Yeah, 12.5 inches wide. I mean, that piece of wood there probably hold up a second story. That thing is solid, but it's just what I had here, and just making do with what's around. And I'm of course overbuilding because I can. And so the next piece will be more interesting. That's the bench that's going in here. Erik and I cut a live edge slab that we're going to use for that, out of some ponderosa pine, out of a monster log ponderosa pine. So go grab that and start making the cuts to fit it in here. All right, got this slab over here. It's about 14.5 feet wide, and how wide are we talking? Oh, 25-ish probably, most of the places. Yeah. Impressive piece of wood for sure. So now I got to figure out exactly what I want to do as far as how to install it. Thinking about this live edge right here, seems real straight, so make that the front, and then I'll cut it down on this side, notch it around the post so it kind of wraps around, see if it fits. It'll be interesting. Well, so far it's trimming up pretty well. I don't have a fancy track saw, and this is just a SAWMILL shed, and that line there isn't going to be perfect, and that's fine, but I got it cut to length and then to width, so next thing I'll have to do is measure and notch out for the posts, and then see if it fits. I'm hoping that, so it's about 24 inches, 24, 25 inches wide, and then so I'm hoping that my two supports here are going to work. I'm gonna put some big old lags in there, and so that's 12. Oh yeah, should be pretty good. And those are both solid pieces of lumber there, so 12 inches, and I'll connect it back here and then put a couple on that front one, and yeah, see how it looks. For a little shed workbench, that's pretty cool. So finally stopped raining. Just kind of give you an update here. This workbench is solid. 3 inches thick, live edge, and about 24-25 inches wide. Little small 6-inch shelf up there, and then I can't remember the dimensions of that shelf up there. 14 inches or something like that. About a 12-inch shelf down there that then wraps around, and then I kind of cut that at an angle so there's plenty of room to get around. This shelf here, the little 6-inch, I'm actually gonna cut a piece out there so it recesses around that window. And then I don't have the material yet, but I think I'm gonna put one more shelf on this axis here, and maybe put an 8-inch shelf there. I don't know, seems like the more shelves the better. So anyway, looking pretty good. This wall over here I'm going to leave blank and just hang saw blades from there, and then have it nice and open for getting around the sawmill head. Well, I just wanted to give you a update on the shelving that I put in. Started getting stuff put away. Real happy with having almost everything off the floor and good storage for my used saw blades. Those are some Reese Sharps saw blades up there. This bench turned out super cool. I mean, that's as solid as it can get. First live edge piece. So I want to, in the future, I want to put one more piece, put about an 8-inch piece on that batten there, just to give me a little bit more. Started collecting some chainsaws. One of those is Erik's, but anyway, got the fuel in out of the way. Starting to get things cleaned up and organized. Pretty cool. Real happy with how it turned out. Nice and dry out here. It's raining all day today. Yeah, that's going to do it for today's video. I appreciate you watching. Next up, as far as the sawmill cover goes, it's almost done, but we have electricity just behind me, so I'm going to try to get electricity over here and put some lights up, some electrical outlets, and then that'll increase our operation capacity and be able to mill into the dark. So anyway, make sure you hit like and subscribe, and appreciate you watching. Have a great day.